Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Real quick before we get into the meat and potatoes, man. The Hurt Season hat that I had on a couple videos ago that will be going live on the Print Shop's website via the Print Shops. Shout out my guy Just for Kicks 302. You know what I'm saying? He was the one that sent me the hat, and you guys like the hat, so I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure I make the hat readily available for pre-order. You can go ahead and grab your hat, man. I'm gonna put a little extra twist on it. It's gonna say Hurt Season. Slap a little LB logo on the side, usually where you see the New Era logo at, and we're gonna do it that way, man. Real dope, man. So those are gonna be available pretty soon, man. Yeah, Marcus Mariota. I'm hearing the Philadelphia Eagles may be interested in Marcus Mariota, and yeah, you need another quarterback. Yeah, you got to get some competition in the room, but let's be real, man. Let's call a spade a spade. Marcus Mariota not coming over there, not trying to start. You see what I'm saying? Marcus Mariota is what you want to call a dangerous second string quarterback. He's dangerous in this situation. You should not be looking at a Marcus Mariota. You don't want to bring nobody in the organization behind Jalen Hurts who can potentially outperform him. Marcus Mariota, where did he play last year? I think he was with Oakland. Carr missed a couple games. Mariota came in looking kind of decent. I think it was Oakland. I don't know. But he made an appearance, and he looked real decent, if you ask me, man. And we cannot afford a controversy in Philadelphia. Marcus Mariota is hungry for a starting position. Marcus Mariota should probably go to Washington. They don't have a quarterback, but Marcus Mariota coming to us just don't make sense for the organization. It just don't make sense in general. The Philadelphia Eagles should run for the hills and get as far away as possible from a scenario that brings Marcus Mariota to come in here and compete for the starting job against Jalen Hurts. I believe Jalen Hurts can still win the job, but it's dangerous, man. You talking about a first round pick. Listen, this is what you got to understand, man. It's so hard in today's NFL to find a quarterback not in the first round that you could run with and you could start with and you could potentially win some games with. It's hard to do that. And the Philadelphia Eagles have done that. But it seems like in the same token, they're trying everything they can to ruin it. You already ruined the first round franchise quarterback. You lucky to have a quarterback that can keep the reins tight. You know what I'm saying? And players respect him. You lucky to have that right now. Why mess it up by bringing in this type of competition or something like that? I don't know, man. Maybe Marcus Mariota will just be happy to have a job and play second fiddle, but I don't like the sound of it at all. I just don't like the sound of it at all. Teams are interested in Derrick Barnett, as they should be. Derrick Barnett is an amazing talent if he's healthy. You know what I mean? Josh Sweat is an amazing talent if he's healthy. But this is the thing with these guys. We're lucky to have both of them because when one guy's down, the next guy's up. You know what I mean? We just need one guy to stay up the whole goddamn season, and we can make something shake like that. I understand players need maintenance time and stuff like that as well, but somebody got to understand that we need these guys healthy. We need these guys healthy. You know what I mean? And until somebody can prove healthy, they always going to end up on a trading block. Unfortunately, that's just the nature of the beast. The Philadelphia Eagles did do something good today. They put in an exclusive rights franchise tag on 3 of our players, on our current players, and I think they did these 3 players justice. These 3 players deserve it. The first guy we're going to talk about is Alex Singleton, who got the exclusive rights franchise tag. I mean, I know it's a mouthful, but he was one of the first guys that got it today, and it's rightfully deserving. I think that Alex Singleton is going to be one of these guys that's going to be able to, solidify this linebacking core. I feel really good about Alex Singleton. I felt good about our linebackers last year. Let me put this into perspective for you. A lot of guys are saying we need to address linebacker in the draft. I'll do you one better. We addressed linebacker last year and didn't play him. You know what I mean? Davion Teller was a 3rd round pick. Sean Bradley was a captain at Temple. He was good. His tape was amazing. We didn't put those dudes in a position to be on the field to show us what they can do. Now, I'm not going to say we because it's come out that Howie Roseman is in charge of personnel decisions like that. So we're going to say Howie Roseman didn't do it. But at the end of the day, it's something that should have been done. Once I saw Davion Teller chase down Lamar Jackson, he should have got more time on the field. Sean Bradley's made some explosive plays as well. I think that if you can combine Alex Singleton, Davion Teller, and Sean Bradley, you could get a formidable group of linebackers back there that can compete against anybody in the NFL. They just need the opportunity. just like a Kayvon Wallace. But those three linebackers need the opportunity to play together. Stop playing footsies and stop being favorites with guys like Nate Gary. Put your beasts out there. Put your beasts out there. Davion Taylor's a third-round pick. He should have been getting some playing time. What's up with the Philadelphia Eagles drafting guys? A third-round pick is borderline a high pick. You could get a quality player out of the third round. Some people thought Davion Taylor was a reach. It's proven to be so. It's proven to be so. He's not out there consistently getting playing time on the field. You know what I'm saying? But what's up with these guys drafting guys who not available a lot? Dillard ain't available, first round pick. Arcega-Whiteside, we're going to get to in a minute, not available, second round pick. And Davion Taylor not getting the playing time, third round pick. So something got to change with that, man. The second guy that was able to get this exclusive rights tag was Greg Ward. Now, let me explain the exclusive rights tag a little bit real quick. This just simply means that they can't do any negotiations free agency-wise with any other team. They have to negotiate with the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles have the rights to be able to negotiate with them, and no other teams can counter-negotiate, or no other teams can up the offer. You know what I mean? The Philadelphia Eagles put an offer out there. It's between the player and the franchise, and they see if they like it or not, and then they go from there. So the Philadelphia Eagles got first dibs on these players. Greg Ward deserves it. Sure-handed guy. He's been the best wide receiver, the most reliable wide receiver for the last, I know in 2019 for sure, down that stretch when we won a division. But, you know, for the last 2 years, he's been pretty reliable. You know what I mean? I think Greg Ward is more valuable in the wide receiver room to a lot of these guys, to a lot of guys. He's more valuable than Jalen Reagor right now, more valuable than Arcega-Whiteside, you know what I'm saying? I think Travis Fulgham might be the most valuable in my opinion because he's shown me the most in the small sample size. He shows me that he could be a number one guy. But yeah, I think it's deserving of Greg Ward to, you know, be able to get this exclusive rights tag so they could try to put some money in his pocket, man. Not the fastest wide receiver, but got great hands that can run good routes. The third guy is Boston Scott. You might not agree with Boston Scott getting this tag because a lot of you guys are looking at Boston Scott in the sense of a number 2 running back. That's not Boston Scott's game. That's not what Boston Scott is. Boston Scott is more of a punt returner, in my opinion. A guy that you could bring in on passing downs and screen downs, and a guy who could be a really good third string back. I like him, man. I like him. He's a crowd favorite, and he's deserving of this franchise tag opportunity as well. So I'm not mad at the three guys, not franchise tag, I'm sorry, this exclusive rights tag. I'm not mad at the three guys that they chose to do this for. Now let's talk about Arcega-Whiteside. JJ Arcega-Whiteside might not make the roster. It doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, he didn't really do a good job of asserting himself. He hasn't made himself available for the team. We were in a real hole as far as wide receivers are concerned in 2019. He didn't step up. It was Greg Ward that stepped up. This is another fail on the behalf of Howie Roseman. Drafting a guy in the second round like this, and this guy not being able to put in no work and be available for the team. A second round pick should be able to step up in situations like this. I know guys are built differently, but at least be available. At least be available. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no knock against Arcega-Whiteside. I have nothing against the man personally, but we just ain't seen enough. We shouldn't need a wide receiver right now. You should be our number one guy. You're the highest drafted wide receiver. You know what I mean? Well, Jalen Reagor is, but before that it was Nelson Aguilar. You should be our guy. And the Philadelphia Eagles, I think they're going to try to come to terms with some stuff. I don't think he could beat nobody out, man, this training camp, honestly. You know what I mean? They're not going to give up on Reagor. Hightower might be the odd man out, but I think Hightower shown me more. Hightower got 3 50-yard catches, man. That's not easy to do. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to see where the chips fall, and we're going to see where this thing go, man. Listen, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Stay in tune, stay tapped in. Thursday at 4 o'clock, find me on 500 channel. My guy, Philly 500. We're going to be talking the state of the team, man.